What's up, guys? We're on the rise today with Gerardo Ramos, and we got Corey Jacobs. What's up, Corey?
What's up, Armando? How are you, brother?
Nice. Good, man. And we got the host, Mike Feinberg, on the line as well.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to On the Rise. Today, we're sitting here with Corey Jacobs. How you doing, Corey?
Not bad. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. We're just, we're all trying to chill and get past all this stuff. So this is how we're doing interviews right now. But, this has been working. So
definitely promoting social distancing, huh, Mike?
That's right. that's what it is right here. We look all close in the screen, but we're not really that close.
Yeah, we're about, like 20, 30 miles away from each other?
That's right. That's it. So far enough.
And Corey,
right?
You're like 60 miles away, right?
Yeah, I'm in Fort Lauderdale right now, but out here in sunny South Florida, man. It's beautiful.
You can't beat that, man.
Can't beat it.
All right, Corey. So we'll talk to you a little bit about you and about the upcoming event that I know it may be pushed back a little bit, but we'll get there. And we know we have you on that card coming up. Yep. So I know as far as your record, you're 3-1. You've got a 3-fight win streak going. The last 2 fights have been with us with RIZE. You had a rear naked choke and you had a decision in those victories. Last one being January 18th, so not too far removed from that win. Are you itching to get back in that cage?
I'm itching to get back in that cage, man. I cannot wait. The whole coronavirus thing, it kind of just dawned upon us. Now there's going to be some delays, but I'm really just, I'm anxious to get back in there. I certainly am anticipating the next move for me, and I'm just very much excited to get back in there and fight again soon.
So now, have you been able to train at all during all this controversy of what's going on out here?
Yeah, in recent times, gyms have kind of been closed down. So I've been on my own, just self-workouts, pull-ups, running, things like that, just kind of been handling it on my own, so I've been just doing some self-workouts, but of course it's not the same. And, I really need
all cardio, huh?
Some cardio, some lifting, but yeah, I'm really anticipating getting back in there as soon as the coronavirus ordeal ends.
Any of that Colby Covington cardio going?
Better, man. I watched the guy, I watched this guy, Colby Covington, and the way he works out, man, I don't really like to hate on other fighters, man, but it's not that I'm hating, I guess. His workouts are just not, I see him, the way Colby works out with the kettlebell swings, man. And he's just like doing the motions, man.
I wasn't really talking about that. I was talking about the female workouts that he used. He's always saying that he's working out cardio with the girls.
Yeah. No, I'm serious with my cardio, and I get down to business, but I'm on another level, quite frankly. So I see the way he does his little kettlebell swings. Of course, sex is good, but for me that's just a bonus on top of my cardio. So.
All right, Corey. So tell me, how do you normally train for these fights when this kind of thing isn't going on?
All right. So, me personally, I know that the cardio is super important because I want to tire the guy out. I want to, get in there as soon as I get my hands on the guy, because I have a phenomenal grappling background. I know that, when I'm in shape, and when I have put the work in, and when, I've left no stone unturned, I know that I can really tire people out, and especially with that, the grappling and the rest of the background. So normally to prepare, I'll do these runs, man. I kill myself on that treadmill, man. Like, just all in, if I don't feel like death when I'm on that treadmill, outside runs are good, but I find the treadmill helpful as well. So just got to kill myself on that treadmill, man. And really the cardio does pay off. So.
All right. So you just mentioned a minute ago that looks like grappling is your strength, and that's what you want to do. Get them to the ground, do what you got to do. Do you find there's any room for improvement for other things? How is your striking ability? Have you been working on that?
Yeah, over at the gym, with the hoofed kickboxing, his whole system has really been helping me. I came to South Florida as a skilled boxer. I had a great wrestling background. My jiu-jitsu was not bad, but the kickboxing has really been helping me. We're watching some of these UFC fights now. Kevin Lee, we see some of these knockouts that are happening due to head kicks. So, man, I'm really grateful that the hoop kickboxing, age kickboxing system has really been helping me with my striking.
Is that your main gym, Corey?
I'm sorry?
Is that your main gym, Hard Knocks 365?
Yeah, exactly. That's my only gym for now, but that's the primary place of training, and some over at Hard Knocks. Yep. So.
All right, Corey. So beside all that, I know that graduate of Hofstra, you're currently in law school.
That's right.
Are your aspirations looking to be a professional MMA athlete as well as practicing attorney?
You got to ask about that, right?
Have to.
Hey, you're a smart kid, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's another thing that sets me apart, I pride myself on being an intelligent guy as well. So, I really, training and everything has been going really well, successful. The MMA career is coming along, but I mean, there's something different about me. I really want to maximize my potential. That's it. I'm here. I've been through a number of setbacks, and just so much has came against me and kind of tried to stop me from just going after my goals. So it's been kind of motivating. The people that don't want to see me succeed, the people that have tried to hinder me and stop me from having success. So it's really kind of just lit up this storm, I want to say. There's like a storm brewing, kind of on the inside. So from everything. So that's what's kind of motivated me. And I know that law school, it's no easy. It wasn't like I woke up one day and just decided, hey, law school.
Definitely not easy.
Since you're talking about that, I wanted to bring something up, man. During your last fight, you said before the fight you hurt your ribs. So how were you able to persevere through that?
It was difficult, man. It was so difficult because the injury with the ribs happened about a week before the fight. So you can imagine, the kind of mental, the kind of self-defeating thoughts that I had to overcome. 1 week before, and something happened during training where my ribs just popped. This fight was a few months ago, and I can still actually kind of feel, the ribs, are out of place a little bit. So I had to make the decision to just tough it out. I didn't want to let the opponent know. Because
you don't want to let no opponents know.
No, one kick or one strike to the ribs there, man, it would have been a bad.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
noticed.
cleared up by now, though, right?
Wait, what was it?
It's pretty much all cleared up by now, right?
Yeah, I'm about 98% there, but it's just the fact that it's been like a few months now, and there's still just a small pinch there.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting, man, because I remember your first fight with RIZE, you stood up a lot more. And this second fight, you were on the ground a lot more. So I knew there was something different going on with you that day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm glad you brought up that point, Gerardo, because, my striking is good. I have phenomenal striking skills. But when something like that is going on with the ribs, and I wasn't even sure. I wasn't sure it was the best idea for me to be getting in the cage with a serious injury. So I decided that it would be best to definitely take it to the ground. I felt more in control that way, and I felt safer that way. I don't normally like to play it safe, but with the ribs, I thought they would be a good time to kind of demonstrate my grappling. So,
Corey, you're a man of many talents. You got a lot going on over there, don't you?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I know Gerardo had a good question for you, something that he just recently saw on social media. So I'll let him ask you that question.
Yes, I wrote down the question. So on social media, I saw that you posted something about the flag of Israel. What's your connection with that?
So, nowadays, the sport of MMA, it's fighting, but it's also a sport, So I see that a lot of fighters are throwing up the flag of their, backgrounds, right? And, for me, I think it's, I think it's the right thing to do, to kind of throw up the flag of Israel and the flag of the United States. It's a very strong duo. You know, you see what's going on right now in politics. I don't like to get too much into it, into politics, but you know,
what's your connection with the Israel flag? What is it with you? And
yeah, so you know, I got into fighting because I want to help. I want to help people. You know, and trust me, the people that are living in Israel right now, there's just a lot of hate going on and a lot of knocks on the country. You know, on kind of them living there. So I figured that it's only fitting that I throw up the flag of Israel, because it takes somebody strong to represent Israel, man. A lot of hate going on, a lot of, you know, negativity, and it's not right, man. You know, after everything that people of that country have been through, it takes somebody strong to represent, you know, Israel and the United States. And I think it would be good for the people of Israel, or the people who have any type of connection to that country. I think it would be highly motivating for me to kind of like be, you know, a fighter representing, you know, because it takes somebody strong, like I said. And I think they would kind of feel hopeful knowing that there's somebody out there fighting for them. You know, there's somebody fighting for Israel, and that's all I have to say about it, really.
So,
Absolutely.
Corey, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about this. So, obviously, you got a couple of great wins here for RIZE. We mentioned that a little while ago. And so, you know, Armando and I have been talking about this. I know he's going to chime in here in just a second about it as well. But, you know, we kind of looking at you as, you know, a very high-end featherweight. And for us at RIZE, we feel like you're our guy at that division. But I think there's some controversy, and some people don't agree with that. But I'm going to talk to Armando a little bit about that. Armando, what do you have to say about that?
well, the reason why we named him the number one contender, you know, he fought twice for us, and he's won twice. He's the only 145er that's done that. We're fairly new into this. You know, I see out there how people are, you know, throwing these titles out like, you know, like you know, like they're in a Cracker Jack box. You know, hey, you know, I'm 2-0 now, and you know, I'm going to fight for my featherweight. I mean, for my title and for the belt. And I mean, to me, that's just a way of the promotion trying to call people to a fight and to the, you know, to go see the fights just because it's a title fight. But in a sense, I mean, these guys are amateurs, number one. Number two, they've only fought like 2 or 3 people. You know, I see some of the guys that are like, you know, 7-0 and still don't have a title. You know, so that's kind of like, you know, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make sense. You know, we named Corey Jacobs the number one contender simply because, again, he won twice, came out victorious twice. So he's our number one contender. I'm not going to make him, you know, the number one champion just yet. You know, I think he's got a couple more, you know, dog fights left in him, you know, to prove that he actually has to earn that belt. You know, that's what in our organization, you're going to earn your damn belt. You're not going to, you know, just because we want to call out title shots and belts and this and that, we're not just going to do that. We're not going to just give them out like they're hotcakes here. So you want a belt, you got to fight the best in that division for a belt, pretty much. You know, and as far as right now, Corey Jacobs has fought twice and won twice. That's the reason why I'm calling him our number one contender.
It's agreeable. He's put the work in, and obviously, you know, fighting with those broken ribs, that actually, you know, that shows the tenacity that he has inside of him. So, you know, we're looking forward to the next one, Corey. Hopefully you can put on a pretty good show for us when we eventually get that date. And just to kind of circle back to that again, just please have some patience with us. Obviously, we're working on that date. Armando's doing his best to hold the location, and, you know, he's got a couple of dates in mind that if one falls through, hopefully one of the others will come through. But at this point, just this period of unknown right now, so we don't know where we are.
Like Dana White trying to figure out the dates. I know we're close, but
it's gonna work, man. It's gonna work. You know, God is good. So I think we have a lot to look forward to. You know, and I love you guys over at RIZE, man. You guys have been real cool, you know, people to be dealing with. So
awesome. Thank you, Corey. I really appreciate you being on the call with us. Same with you guys, Gerardo and Mike. We're going to wrap this up, man. We're going to continue to do these video interviews with our fighters. You know, Corey, congratulations on being number one.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to you defending that. So we will make some fight announcements, or you'll have some fight announcements coming up, man.
1,000%. Absolutely. Thank you guys, and I look forward to fighting for you guys again soon.
All right, Corey, thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. Hope
Not
to
a
see you
problem.
soon.
Hey, you guys as well. Thanks again.
Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Signing off. Talk to you guys soon.
All right.